A few weeks ago, I said I was officially done with Twitter. As of today, I am officially done with Facebook. I'm going to delete my Facebook account at the end of this video. Let's take a quick look at my Facebook violations just this month. This is insane. I cannot imagine a platform run by any sane person that would block anyone for some of these supposed violations. A couple of them, I can at least understand the reasoning, even if I disagree with it. If I post a screenshot of a keyboard jihadi threatening to kill me, and Facebook says they don't want me sharing threats or something, I would think they've got a lame and inconsistent policy, but I would understand their position. However, for some of these violations, I can only conclude that the Facebook Trust and Safety Team is entirely staffed by inmates at Arkham Asylum. On April 6th, I got this warning message from Facebook. This post goes against our community standards. It looks like something you posted doesn't follow our community standards. I wrote, a devout Muslim has threatened to rape my mother in front of me. I included a screenshot of the exchange. From the Religion of Peace, we have, censored off, you blind twit. You will get a taste of it in your grave when the angel will show you what you could have had. Then the doors of hell will open to you, and well see who has the last laugh, you lying piece of censored. I'll rape your mum in front of you. You can't do censored four-eyed twit. I replied, weird. Most Muslims who threaten my family either say they're going to murder my children or rape my wife, but you seem to be obsessed with my mother. Do you have some sort of fetish for grandmothers who are 50 plus years old? Creepy. You know your prophet preferred 9-year-old girls, right? Now, this post was from April of 2015. It's 4 years old. Facebook sent me a warning about something I posted 4 years ago. Later, on April 8th, I got this message. This post goes against our community standards. It looks like something you posted doesn't follow our community standards. What's the post? It's a famous historical photo of Adolf Hitler's meeting with the Grand Mufti of Jerusalem, Hajj Amin al-Husseini. It's now against the community standards of Facebook to point out that Adolf Hitler had a meeting with the Mufti of Jerusalem. And the punishment is, you're temporarily blocked from posting. This temporary block will last 3 days, and you won't be able to post on Facebook until it's finished. If you post something that goes against our standards again, your account will be blocked for 7 days. For violations after that, your account will be blocked even longer. Please keep in mind that people who repeatedly post things that aren't allowed on Facebook may have their accounts permanently disabled. A 3-day ban for posting a historical photograph. Think about the irony here. I pointed out that during World War II, an alliance formed between Hitler and the Mufti of Jerusalem. They agreed to form an alliance to wipe out their common enemy, the Jews. I'm not allowed to draw attention to the alliance between the Nazi Party and the Jihadi Party. I'm not allowed to mention it on Facebook, a platform that is now taking orders from keyboard jihadis flagging all content that's critical of Islam. Fascists and jihadis always seem to find each other and unite against a common foe, don't they? So I was banned for 3 days. 3 days went by and I was able to post again on Facebook. I posted a video about a group called Cyber Jihad bragging that they're getting Christian apologists banned from Facebook by mob flagging our content. Within hours of my 3-day ban expiring, I got this message. This post goes against our community standards. It looks like something you posted doesn't follow our community standards. I wrote, yet another Muslim says he wants to rape my wife. Feeling the love. This post is from 2014. If we go to the link at Answering Muslims, we have, devout Muslim says he wants to rape my wife in front of me. 3 years ago, I made a video pointing out, 1, that Allah said he would sever Muhammad's aorta if he invented revelations, and 2, that Muhammad died in agony while claiming that he could feel his aorta being severed. You can watch the video here. Today, a Muslim left the following comment on the video. "I wish I could rape your wife in front of you. By doing that, I would find peace in my heart because you said our beloved prophet raped Arabian girls and women. How dare you say that even without knowing Islam? If I say your Jesus, mistaken to be Prophet Isa, was a raper who raped his own mother in several occasions to fulfill his lust, well, that doesn't make any sense, right? So never say such censored another religion and never dare to challenge Islam because Allah has said in Quran that everybody will get their reward after they die." How does he get they right but can't figure out that or there? "I wish you go to hell and censored your Satan Jesus." Then we have a Pakistani expression that will go untranslated, though I'll point out that we do have the same expression in English. I replied, "Instead of raping my wife in front of me, perhaps you could ask her to teach you some basic spelling, grammar, and manners. I'm sure she'd be happy to help. Of course, you can already spell better than your prophet, but that isn't saying much." So, posting a link to that exchange is a violation of Facebook's community standards. I clicked continue and please review the community standards. We understand that you may not have known about these standards, so we'd encourage you to learn more about our policies on sexual exploitation and violence. If you've seen or experienced something on Facebook that you think goes against these or any of our other standards, you can report it to us. Thanks for understanding and help in keeping Facebook safe and welcoming. So very, very welcoming. I haven't looked at the community standards in years. Apparently, it's now a rule that if someone says he wants to rape your wife, you have to keep your mouth shut, because if you draw any attention to what he said, you'll be banned by Facebook. And here's the ban. You're temporarily blocked from posting. This temporary block will last 7 days, and you won't be able to post on Facebook until it's finished. If you post something that goes against our standards again, your account will be blocked for 30 days. For violations after that, your account will be blocked for even longer. Please keep in mind that people who repeatedly post things that aren't allowed on Facebook may have their accounts permanently disabled. So, I'm currently under a 7-day ban, but that didn't stop Facebook from sending me this. Your post goes against our community standards on hate speech. No one else can see your post. We have these standards because we want discussions on Facebook to be respectful. In my post from 2016, I say, "Feel the love, courtesy of the religion of peace." Graphic language warning. And then there's a screenshot of a comment by a devout follower of Muhammad named Islam My Life Forever, Allah Willing, who writes, "Yes, it does work, but we enjoy to see you suffer. Islam is a beautiful religion." So true. You talk about Ramadan and Muslims eating like crazy at night while they fasted all day. How uncensored do you know how and how much Muslims eat in their own homes? Well, it's based on reports of food sales in Muslim countries. Muslims consume far more food during Ramadan than during any other month. Ramadan isn't a month of fasting, it's a month of feasting. I know for sure you weren't there, because we would chop, chop, chop your head of, you scum. It's for Biden in Islam when you break fast to eat a lot, you stupid, censored. That could kill a person. Yeah, if you eat a bunch of food after not eating for 12 whole hours, you'll die, everyone. This show us how stupid and ignorant you are, you pig. You know nothing about Islam. Really, Christianity too, nothing, nada. You doing all this for money. You piece of censored. Hey, some luck for you. I have seen you twice. Both times I wanted to stick a knife in you. I can't wait until I see you in Manhattan again. You will regret all these videos and steroid talk. Ramadan is the best month of all others. You will never know what it's like to fast properly and enjoy the blessed month of Ramadan. And it does not matter if it's Ramadan or not. You think just we have the love for others and between ourselves that we are now just start to be nice to you? Oh yeah, hi Dave, how are you, body? How are you sick, retarded kids? He's referring to my two disabled sons, Reed and Paley. Those piglets? Censored you, David Shaitan Wood Pig censored. How is your super whore wife? Is she still censored, the whole town? You know that I know that, censored. That's why she left your stupid psych path censored. Censored. Please, psycho. Whatever you do, do not rape and kill your own children. And yes, it's true that your ex-wife, I'm not divorced by the way, was a whore. But some therapy, maybe she will stop censored. Everybody. I heard you and that fake Muslim Nabil broke up. What happens? I told him that we should split into two separate ministries. There was a strong sexual tension between you two. But him censored your wife? I would never believe that. But your Christian Zionist censored? Not surprised. I remember this one because this guy tried everything. Lots of keyboard jihadis will attack you in some way to see what kind of reaction they can get. This guy tried everything all at once. He tried death threats. He said that he's seen me in Manhattan. He talked about my wife, my kids, Nabil. He called us gay. This is pretty epic when you think about it. But he got one thing right. Islam truly is a beautiful religion. So I replied, "Hi, sunshine. If you want to see me in Manhattan again, I have class tomorrow night. I get out at 9:30 p.m. and it's about a 10-minute walk to the Chambers Street station. I take the 2 train. We can have a great conversation if you show up. If you can't make it, I'll take a picture of myself there so that everyone will know what a total coward you are. Afterwards, I'll continue exposing your false prophet and leading Muslims to their true Lord, Jesus Christ. Cheers. XOXOXO." Now, some of you are thinking, is that the time a Muslim told you he would kill you if you met him in Times Square and you went down there but he didn't show up? No, that was a different time. Things like this happened several times, but for some reason, people always ask me about the showdown, or should I say the no-show down in Times Square. That was during the day. This one was at night, a perfect time to brutally murder me. I posted this the night I should have been murdered. I got out of class at 9:30 p.m., 10-minute walk. The day may come when my courage fails, but it is not this day. 9:40 p.m. outside the Chambers Street station. People saw that and made fun of my Casio watch. Never forget, I'm in it for the money. And thanks to all of that, I'm now guilty of hate speech, according to the fair and completely unbiased geniuses at Facebook. Now, let's think about this. If a woman were to post a threat from a white supremacist saying, "Look at this white supremacist threatened me," would she be banned from Facebook? Of course not. Her post would be trending on Facebook. But Muslims are a protected class, so they can literally threaten your wife and mother with rape, and they can threaten to kill you, and you have to shut up about it, or you'll be banned. Only a racist, Islamophobic, hate-mongering bigot would criticize threats of rape and violence. But Facebook wasn't done. After telling me that when a keyboard jihadi threatens to kill me and heaps abuse on my wife, my children, and Nabil, I'm somehow the one who's guilty of hate speech, Facebook sent me this masterpiece. This post goes against our community standards. It looks like something you posted doesn't follow our community standards. I wrote, "Be this guy." This is a famous picture of a group of workers who were told to salute Hitler, and one guy just stood there and wouldn't salute. I said that we should be the guy who refuses to salute Hitler, even when everyone else is doing it, even if not saluting might get us killed, and Facebook replied, "You can't say that on our platform." Oh, the irony. I'm telling people not to submit to fascists, and Facebook decides to ban me for it. What has this platform become? Why would I want to continue using Facebook when saying don't submit to fascism is a bannable offense? I can't do it anymore. It's pointless for me to be on this platform. They will ban me for anything I say. They've banned me and Al Fadi and Sam Shamoon and Stephen Atkins, all on completely bogus charges. So I'm gone. Let's do this. Screen record. Wow, I have never had to say goodbye to 5,000 friends all at once. Times like this, it's good to be a psychopath. I think it's over here. Look at this, your pages. I have a bunch of pages, and I didn't start any of those and have nothing to do with them. That's one of the things that's lame about Facebook. It's about to be good to be gone. Manage pages, new groups, advertising on Facebook, activity log, settings maybe. Yep, got some personal info there. I'll have to blot that out. Name, username, contact, add account, contact, temperature, manage account. Looks promising. Your legacy account? No. Deactivate your account. Oh, I like that. Are you sure you want to deactivate your account? Deactivating your account will disable your profile and remove your name and photo from most things you've shared on Facebook. Some information may still be visible to others, such as your name in their friends list and messages you sent. Reason for leaving. This is temporary, I'll be back. No, I don't find Facebook useful. That's true, but leaving for a little more than that. I spend too much time using Facebook. No, I have another Facebook account. No, my account was hacked. No, I have a privacy concern. Yes, but that's not the main reason either. I don't understand how to use Facebook. I get too many emails, invitations, and requests from Facebook. I don't feel safe on Facebook. More like I don't feel safe from Facebook. Other, please explain further. Oh, I get to type something. Now this is interesting. Please explain further. Your platform is a garbage dump controlled by Morlocks. I think that's how you spell Morlocks. Anyone else a fan of the Time Machine? When I point out that someone threatened me or my wife or my mother, you ban me for hate speech. When I post a picture telling people not to support Nazis, you ban me for violating your community standards. I know some of you type way faster than this, not me. Facebook is the mutant love child born from a perverse relationship between Antifa and MySpace. Farewell, Nazi defending cowards. Until philosophers are kings. Dr. David Wood. You are the sole admin of the following page. That's interesting because that's not my page. This page will no longer be published if you deactivate your account. You must add an additional admin to keep the page active and accessible. Couldn't conceivably care less. Opt out of receiving future emails from Facebook. Check. Your Messenger account will remain active unless you deactivate it from the Messenger app. I'll have to do that. Using Messenger will not reactivate your Facebook account. Your profile picture will still be visible in your conversations, and people will still be able to search for you by name to send you a message. You will continue to appear to friends on Facebook and places where they can message you. Learn more. Okay, I'll have to figure that out later. But for now, deactivate. Deactivating your account will disable your profile and remove your name and photo from most things you've shared on Facebook. We've been over that already. Some information may still be visible to others, such as your name in their friends list and messages you sent. Deactivate now. Shut your pie holes. Your account has been deactivated. To reactivate your account, log in using your old login email and password. You will be able to use the site like you used to. We hope you come back soon. Fat chance. Sic Semper Tyrannis. I feel even more powerful than usual. Now, before some of you diehard D. Wood fans cancel your Facebook accounts, keep in mind that I'm not asking you to do that. I've said before that I'm in favor of continuing to use the top social media platforms as long as they're useful. If we left every platform that started trying to control what we say and think, we wouldn't be on any of the main platforms. So my personal position is to use them as long as it's still beneficial to whatever you're trying to do. But I'm only saying that for myself. There are other people who leave platforms when those platforms start becoming tyrannical. I totally understand that. That is a perfectly reasonable thing to do. I prefer continuing to use them as long as they're still useful, but Facebook was no longer useful to me. At least it wasn't as useful as a platform that doesn't ban me for telling people not to salute Hitler. So I'm done with Twitter. I'm done with Facebook. I was never crazy about Twitter or Facebook. I used them mainly to share my videos, but there are plenty of people who can share my videos on Twitter and Facebook. For social media, I'm going to transition to Minds, Gab, and Patreon. The links to my accounts are in the description. Sometime last year, I said that I was going to start using Patreon as my main social media platform because it has all of the main features that Facebook has. I was thinking last year, why am I using Facebook, which I don't like because it's trying to control what people say and think, when I can just use Patreon instead? Then Patreon started banning people as well, so I never made the transition. But now, Facebook and Twitter are clearly worse than any of the other platforms I'm using. So, for those of you who follow me on Patreon, I'll be using that, at least until Patreon bans me. For those of you who don't follow me on Patreon, I'll be using my Minds account. If you're not on Minds, you might want to check it out. It has most of the features of Facebook, but also some of the features of YouTube. Plus, unlike Facebook or Twitter, it has a serious commitment to free speech. So does Gab, which will be my replacement for Twitter. Again, the links are in the description box. Whatever happens, we will improvise, overcome, and adapt. And we will prevail in this life or the next. Preferably both. As always, be sure to share this on Facebook.